Hi. So here we're going to look at using our knowledge of ratio to allow us to divide quantities into a given ratio. Okay? So before we've just simply stated what the ratio is, we've simplified, we've calculated, but now I've been given a quantity, for example in example 1, 160 pounds, and I want to share that in a ratio of 3 to 5. Okay? We're going to call this proportional division. Okay? It's a couple of steps, which is difficult because that means you're having to remember a couple of steps in an operation, but each of them is straightforward, so it's remembering that you do know how to do all this. Okay? So the first thing we need to do is look at the ratio, for example 1, 3 to 5, and find the total components in terms of the ratio. So in this case we're going to add the 3 and the 5. So if you think about 3 plus 5, or the ratio parts, adding together to give you the total number of parts within the 160 pounds. Okay, so imagine we're now going to split that 160 pounds into 8 different parts, and then we can easily share it between the people that we wanted to share in this ratio. We're going to do that by finding out what one part is, and it's going to be 160 divided by 8. So now I've got that one part equals 20 pounds. How do I then get 3 parts of 5 parts? Well, you get 3 of them or 5 of them. So this last thing I've just done is 3 parts equals 20 times 3. So we've got the 20 as that's one part, multiplied by 3, which is the 60. 5 parts is 20 times 5, which gives 100. All I've done on the right there is I've checked my answer, because if you've done it correctly, you should get back to your initial answer if you add them. 60 plus 100 is 160. So you've done it right. So it's a really easy way of checking your answer. Okay? Don't need to do that, but it's a way of making sure that you know you've done it right. Okay? So let's share £63 in the ratio of 4 to 5. So, we've got 9 total parts, and then 63 divided by 9 is 7, so one part equals £7. 4 parts will be 4 times 7, which is 28, and 5 parts will be 5 times 7, which is £35, and then just to check, 28 plus 35 is indeed £63, so I'm correct. Example 3 might look more complicated because it's got more component parts, but that's fine, the method still works. Find the total parts, find one part, find the parts we want. So, 4 parts, ended up, well, one part ended up being 140 divided by 10, because it's 10 parts in total, which is £14. 4 parts then was 14 times 4, which is £56. 5 parts is 14 times 5, which is £70. 1 part, which is what we need in the answer, is £14. Checking that they all add together gives us 140, so we've done it right. And so that is proportional division.